Hello everyone and welcome back to a new YouTube video on my channel. My name is Pam Harry. In today's video I'm going to rate all last year's concerts I've been to. I wrote down some notes. It's been 3 pages. It's a total of 21 concerts, but I'll try to do this quick so the video won't be too long. But first, people, get comfortable, get something to drink. I have a beautiful wine glass here. Unfortunately, I don't drink wine, so what do we drink then? Right, some energy drink. A little bit ASMR for this video. Oh, I love this microphone. It has been such a good investigation. I'll stay in this position so I have this place free to show you all of the concert things I want to show you. Cheers. Love it. Okay, so let's get started with my very first concert. It's not only international artists, there might also be some artists that are just nationally known. I am Dutch and German, so there are some Dutch and German artists in here. And if you're from England or USA, I don't know from where you're watching, lots of love to you from wherever you are. By the way, I'd be quite interested in where you are from, so maybe just leave a comment where you're from because I'm really excited to know that. Let's start with my very first concert of 2023. Started out amazing, couldn't have been better, because I went to 2 concerts of Waylon. Waylon is a Dutch artist, but he's also internationally known, especially when you're a big Eurovision fan like I am. He has been participating in Eurovision Song Contest twice. The first time together with Ilse Lange as The Common Limits. They sang Calm After the Storm and landed, I guess, on the 2nd place, if I'm right. And then he also participated, I guess in 2015, 2016, I'm not sure right now, on his own with Outlaw in 'Em, which was also a great song. And then I saw him live 2 times, or actually 3 times, because I went to 2 concerts in the beginning of last year. One time I saw him after a concert and I didn't go to the concert, but I still met him, so I saw him 3 times. The first concert, I will also give them points, so I will just blend it in somewhere here. The first concert was in Almelo. All of his concerts have been in a theater, so it was quite a small concert. First concert, I would give it an 11 out of 10 because that was the very first time I met him. Also the very first time I saw him. And always when I see an artist who I'm really fan of, I see him for the first time, I get quite emotional about that. So it was really meaningful to me, and that's why it was so special to me and why I would give it an 11 out of 10. And the second concert I went to was in Hoogveen. It was about a month later after the first one. That concert was also really nice. I would also give it a 10 out of 10. Concert number 3 is an internationally known artist. It was Youngblood. It's also the first time I saw him. It was in Düsseldorf. Give this concert a 8 or 7 out of 10. I'm not sure. I think 7 out of 10 even. Because he just quit the concert really abruptly. He sang a song and then he just walked off on stage. Nobody knew what was going on. Everybody thought he was coming back, but he didn't. That was quite, I don't know, I really enjoyed the concert. The crowd was a bit annoying because they were really bumpy and bumping into you all the time. It was quite chaotic, but it was still great. Had a great time, but yeah, just the end of the concert was just a little bit weird, I would say, but still enjoyed it, so 7 out of 10. Number 4 was Nick and Simon. They are a Dutch duo, mostly just known nationally in the Netherlands, and it was actually one of their last concerts because they've been a duo for somewhere around 20 years, and they were splitting up because they were all going to do their solo careers. They had 5 concerts in Rotterdam, which was their last tour. I would give it a 8 out of 10. It started off really nice because I got interviewed for TV. I got first time ever front of stage Barricade. The beginning started off really nice songs, a really good mood, but then after 1/3 of concert there was a boy and he was screaming really loudly. He was singing. I mean, I also scream and sing, but he was just really constantly singing at high volume. I asked him really nice a couple of times to maybe just sing a little bit quieter. Even one of the singers stared down at us because he was also seeing the boy singing real loudly, probably hearing it some kind, and he was also looking okay, what's going on down there? Yeah, so that kind of interrupted the concert, and it got a little bit annoying after time. The concert was still great, and front row was just amazing. Concert number 5 in April was Eurovision in Concert. It was the 2nd time I've been to a Eurovision in Concert. For those people who don't know what Eurovision in Concert is, it is a concert organized by, I guess, mostly volunteers in Avaslife in Amsterdam, and then about half of the artists who are participating in Eurovision Song Contest that year are doing kind of like a promotion for their song. I would give last year's concert a 9 out of 10. Loreen was also there, but I was quite a little bit disappointed when she just sang her song Tattoo and not Euphoria. I mean, Euphoria is like one of the biggest bangers ever. Before the concert, me and my brother went to the entrance of the artists. We saw a couple of artists there who were performing that night. We saw Finland and we saw, I guess it was Czech Republic, Joker out. I also know the name of Finland's artist, Keria. I can't just not say it, so that's the reason why I'm not saying his name. But he's great. Concert number 6 was Macklemore. Macklemore is always such a great artist. He will never disappoint when you ever see him live. I saw him second time last year because the first time I saw him was 2018, and that was like probably the best concert I've ever been to. Give that concert a 7 out of 10, not because it was bad, but it was just exactly like one day later after the Eurovision concert, which was in the same venue as where Macklemore was performing, so also in Amsterdam. And I just went home after every concert, so you have to go 2 days in a row to the same venue. You have to drive 2 hours one way to each concert, and it's just like been really kind of a busy weekend. The next concert had quite an impact on me, I had to agree, because it was Blind Channel's concert, and I've known Blind Channel since they took part at Eurovision. It was my first time seeing them live though. I've never like really been a big fan of Blind Channel before. I mean, I knew them and I knew that I really wanted to see them live because I had a really big crush on Joelle. That's actually the reason why I bought that ticket, also because it was not that far away. It was just like about an hour driving or something. So it was quite a small venue. I guess there were like about 1,500 people there. It was also just a really small stage. I was really wondering when I saw that stage, like how are they going to stand there with like 6 people and all their instruments and that stuff, but it fit and it was great. I would give that concert an 11 out of 10 because it was just crazy. And the reason why that concert was so special to me is because 1.5 months later, I was still fangirling so hard about Blind Channel, and since then I just like can't stop really fangirling about them. At the moment of the concert, I didn't even know their names. I met a really nice girl in the queue and she was like explaining all the names to me. Shout out to you, girl. After the concert, I just knew everything about them because I was just looking up everything. I was watching every interview. And I'm seeing them again in Oberhausen in just 2 months, so I'm really excited about that. Then from April to June, I had not really a lot of concerts because I was on vacation. But then after vacation, I had one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to. It was the Harry Düsseldorf Night 2 concert. I also met an internet friend of mine for the very first time. I've met her through One Direction like years and years ago. And then we met for the first time at the Harry concert and it was just amazing. I had a great time. Okay, someone's calling me. Sorry guys, I have to pick up my phone. So guys, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to pick up my phone really quickly because a friend of mine was calling me because of like concert tickets. So it's really just random because I'm just filming a video about concerts and she's calling me about concert tickets. Cheers. So about Harry's concert, right? I had standing, like general admission standing tickets for the first time, and I saw him like with my own eyes and not on the screen, and that was just really magical seeing him like in real life and real body from really close. Yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's the reason why I give it 11 out of 10. Number 9 has been my very first festival I've ever been to. It's been a Dutch festival. It was called Festival in het Volkspark in Enschede in the Netherlands. It was great. There were a lot of like big artists from the Netherlands, but the reason why I actually went to that festival was because I wanted to see Guus Meeuwis. And that was actually the first time I saw him and I was really excited. I would give it I wrote down, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Concert number 10 is Bebe Rexha, and I have been waiting to see Bebe Rexha live for years. I have been to Bebe Rexha in Cologne and in Amsterdam. First concert was in Cologne. Give that concert a 7 out of 10. Also, actually, that was the first concert I started vlogging for my YouTube again, but just the Cologne concert, not the Amsterdam concert because I was sick at that point. So I actually vlogged, but I never uploaded it. I queued for, I guess, around 4 hours or something before the concert, and there were a lot of people there already, and they looked really cool as well, and I started talking to some a couple of times, but there was like never really someone that really wanted to talk to me, so I don't know why. And also later in the venue, the crowd wasn't that nice, like they were a little bit like judgmental, which isn't like really bad. I mean, like I don't have to talk to anyone, but it's just nicer if you have like someone to talk to. I went on my own, by the way, so but that's actually never a problem because I get to know a lot of people, so whatever. The Amsterdam concert was even better. I would give that a 10 out of 10 definitely, because the atmosphere was much better. I got to talk to a lot of nice people. The only thing I was quite disappointed at was because I had to pay over 50 fucking euros for parking like 4 hours in Amsterdam. Like, that is fucking crazy. I'm never going to do that ever again. It all got better after the concert. I mean, the concert itself was amazing, definitely. I was really close as well. Again, it was a really small venue. After the concert, I waited at the artist entrance again with a lot of people, and Bibi actually came out and talked to some fans. She made an Instagram picture with all of us. Concert number 12 is Five Sauce in Düsseldorf. It was actually the third time that I saw Five Sauce. I've been a huge Five Sauce fan since 2015 or something. Together with my best friend Rachel, we got Five Sauce tattooed on our arm as well. That concert was really great. I'd give it personally a 8 out of 10 because, I mean, the venue is quite small, but we were still standing really far away. But it got even better when we went to the concert in Amsterdam, which was also recorded, so you were able to find the full concert on YouTube on Five Sauce channel. And that was, even though I was quite sick after the first Five Sauce concert, and I wasn't feeling really well at the concert in Amsterdam, but I just like really let out all of my energy, and it was just really great. I've never jumped that much. I even cried, even though I've seen him several times already. I haven't cried in Düsseldorf, but I have cried a lot in Amsterdam. My whole makeup was just all over my face. I'd definitely give Amsterdam's concert an 11 out of 10. Concert number 14, which was Louis Tomlinson in Amsterdam. It was just really a chaotic day because it was raining a lot and we were hiding on the blankets. Louis wasn't really enjoying the show. I totally understand, because like when he got into the crowd and people like pulling him and all that stuff, I mean, there were a lot of things to see about that on TikTok about Amsterdam's concert. Still a great concert. Like, from the point where I was standing, I was really enjoying it, but it was kind of sad to see that Louis wasn't enjoying it as much as we did, and I would give it a 8 out of 10. Also, it was the first time I saw him. I didn't cry though, because I don't know, I wasn't like feeling that emotional at that point. Concert number 15 is Sido, which is a German rapper. He's actually not really known internationally. I surprised my boyfriend with those tickets for him. I didn't really have expectations about the concert. I mean, I knew his music, not all of his music, but definitely got a bigger fan after that concert. Because I didn't really have expectations, I guess, I was really surprised how great it was. He is such a great live performer. I'd give that concert a 10 out of 10, even though the whole day wasn't really great, because I made a vlog about it. It's in German, but we had some issues that day. Our car broke down on the way to the concert and we barely made it. We were real late. We thought we couldn't stand like really in the front anymore, but we had Golden Circle tickets, so we were still really standing in the front and we could see him really well. So that was definitely one of the best concerts of last year. Concert number 16 was Mia Julia, which is also only known nationally in Germany. She's like a party folk singer, I'd say. She performs mostly at Mallorca in the Bierkönig, where I've seen her several times before already. This was her first like own tour concert where I've been to. It was in Hamburg together with my boyfriend, and we're both really big fans. It was my first 18+ concert, so she got naked on stage and all that stuff because she's also a porn star. I also made a video about that, so if you're interested, you have to be 18+ to see it. The greatest thing was that we met her afterwards. She wrote down a heart for me, which I got tattooed. I also made a video about that. Check that out if you want. And I posted it on TikTok, and she actually made a duet about it. I am on her TikTok, and I feel fucking honored to be on there. I'd give that concert a 9 out of 10 because the crowd was kind of like drunk and that stuff. We started standing in 6th row, and then at the end of the concert, I was standing 1st row. So it got better. Concert number 17 is also a German nationally known artist called Shirin David. She's a German rapper. I got asked like 2 days before by my cousin if I wanted to go with her. I really enjoyed the show. Like, it was legendary, I'd say. And I have to say, which I have already said in my vlog as well, that the crowd who was there, like, I've never seen such a beautiful crowd before. Like, they were all pretty dressed up girls, like they were going like out on a Saturday night, you know, pretty party dresses. I'd give that concert a 9 out of 10. Concert number 18 is a Dutch artist who I've already talked about. It's Guus Meeuwis again, and I went to his solo concert, also a theater concert, so a small private concert. I waited for him after the concert at the backstage entrance, and I saw him walking, but I didn't meet him. I'd give that concert a 7 out of 10. I bought another concert ticket for him, and then this next concert was in Enschede, which is actually really nearby, and I was almost too late to that concert, so it started off really shitty. He was in a really good mood. I waited for him after. I didn't meet him again, unfortunately, but I got to know, though, a lot of nice people, and the concert was great, so I'd give that a 8 out of 10. We almost reached the end. This is the second last concert of last year. It's been Waylon again. He had a concert in Rotterdam, which is called Waylon's Top 1000, so he sings like his favorite songs. I would give that concert, I have to be really honest with you guys, I'd give it a 5 out of 10, so the worst of all of the concerts last year, because I didn't really enjoy it that much. I was standing at general admission barricade, so I was actually like really in the front, but still had very bad sight. There were really like a lot of annoying drunk people bumping into me all the time, and even when I left the venue, there was some drunk guy just suddenly touching my legs, and I was like, what the fuck, like stay away from me. At that concert, Waylon also had a mini after concert. That was actually great because that was kind of a promotion for his own theater tour, which I've already been to several times. And that's a moment when he did sing his own songs, but the concert itself was just not really my thing. And after the concert, I was really fucking tired because Rotterdam is quite far away from here and I have to drive really far, and I was just so happy that I could return home. I noticed I forgot to mention one more Waylon concert I went to at the end of December. This was from the same theater tour as I went at the beginning of the year, and I would give this one a 8 out of 10. And then we have one more concert, which has actually been a New Year's Eve party. Maybe you saw my vlog that me and my boyfriend celebrated New Year's Eve at the Brandenburger Gate in Berlin. And that was also kind of a concert, so that's the reason why I wrote that down as well. There were a lot of great artists, like internationally and nationally. I didn't even know them all, I have to admit, but it was still great, and we were standing front row. I'd give it a 8 out of 10, and I'm very grateful for all the concerts I get to experience last year. I have some other great concerts planned for 2024, and I'm definitely going to vlog all of them and put them up here. So you can be excited about the Sido concert, which is coming up. I'm going to Nothing But Thieves, I'm going to Blind Channel, I'm going to German rapper Bushido twice, I'm going to see Niall, I'm going to Eurovision concert. I haven't bought tickets for that yet though, but definitely going there. And then I'm also going to Guus Meeuwis again. So yeah, that's it. And those were all of the concerts of last year, and I'm so excited what this year is going to bring. Cheers to you. If you've been to a concert as well where I've been to, then let me know in the comments because I'd really like to know. Give a thumbs up if you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I really hope to see you in one of my next videos. Have a great day, bye bye!